What's up, guys? Louisiana Outlaw here, coming react to Propaganda by Dax featuring Tom MacDonald. Now, you guys know I'm a big fan of both Dax and Tom MacDonald, so this ought to be good. Let me go ahead and make this full screen. Alright. Already off the jump. Speaking some true ass fucking words. Our own truth isn't always the reality, so remember that.
Hey, Daryl. You good, bro? You ain't picking up calls, dog. What's wrong, man? Daryl, you good? Hey. Hey, Daryl. Don't lose yourself.
You know, that's about how it is, too. Everybody's sitting in front of the TV watching the news, being force-fed fucking information. It's like mindless fucking zombies. They repeat what they're told.
Like snort, like snort, like
And all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda.
You know, I'm just gonna say this straight off the jump. Dax is a fucking amazing artist. Whether you hate him or like him, you do gotta admit the dude has some talent compared to some of these newer fucking rappers out there. Cause like, in one sense, he can be psychotic as fuck, right? And then in another, he's like genuine like this. So I mean, the dude has literally a split personality.
Propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda. Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, stood and
Damn, I didn't know he could spit like that. That shocks the hell out of me. Cause, like I said, I'm used to like his psychotic shit, and then seeing him speaking all this fucking truth just blows my mind. And it just goes to show right there that rap isn't what everybody says it is, or a rapper isn't this, that, or the other. They get in different lanes. In this case, Dax is getting into the propaganda political type of lane. So like Tom MacDonald's have always been in, right? Or have always been in.
remain the boss in a world that is full of facades where if you speak you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken, I am the product of pain. So when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotion, scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed light from demonic.
And you know, you see the way those people were like, as soon as the news came on, how they just kind of went to be like mindless robotic zombies, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, that's literally how it actually is. You know, everybody's all cool with each other until the news comes on, and then everybody hates each other, right? It's been a repeating fucking cycle, time and time again. You think when we've just gotten over the whole racial situation, guess what? There's some politician or fucking retarded ass news anchor that fucks this shit up again. They don't want us to come together. They want to divide us. They want to keep us divided. Because, look at it this way, if we're divided, then they get paid, each politician. You think they hate each other? Yeah, out on the public side, they hate each other, but behind the scenes, they're like this.
The system decides we spend, we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside, we sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost, the price of fame could cost your head. If infamy is what you seek and propaganda is what you spread. Propaganda. Propaganda.
You know, here's a perfect example of this. See how I said news you can trust, right? Or news you can't trust? I can't remember what it said. We'll go ahead and go back real quick. Alright, so yeah, news you can trust, right? So on the left side, you have people who like Fox and shit. On the right side, it's CNN and whatever. But here's the thing, you can't trust no news because they all talk about shit about each other, right? So you have one news station feeding you one thing, you have another feeding you another thing, and it's just a line of back and forth, and you don't know what to think, so you either just go with one or the other. And that's basically what this song is trying to convey. It's like, oh, well, you can't believe CNN. You can only believe us, Fox, or trust us, Fox. You can't believe or trust Fox, but you can trust CNN, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, all news is biased, and they're only in there for one thing. That's for ratings. Because if they don't have good ratings, they don't get money. So what's the best way to get ratings, right? It's propaganda.
Propaganda, and all I see is propaganda. Propaganda, and all I see is propaganda. Propaganda, and all I see is propaganda.
You know, a perfect example of this, right, is the whole shit with Eminem that happened years ago when Donald Trump was president. He basically said, fuck Donald Trump, and everybody's like, oh, fuck Eminem and this, that, and the other. And Eminem divided, like, pretty much everybody. But I was the type of person, like, I don't give a fuck who he votes for. I'm only here to listen to his music, not his political thoughts, right? I don't give a shit. And, you know, Upchurch, a while back, when somebody had mentioned that, it's like, Upchurch is like, why the fuck do I care who he votes for? I just like his music. And, you know, I'm the same way. It's just like if I would say a liberal or Democrat and Upchurch is a Republican. I don't care about his political affiliation. It's just like having a rapper and artist who is Democrat voting. I don't give a shit about their fucking political affiliation. Whether you vote Libertarian, Republican, Liberals, or Democrat, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. I'm not here for political stuff. But when you see stuff like this, it's like, it's speaking truth on both sides because both news outlets, both political parties and whatnot are putting out propaganda to divide the nation and to keep us divided. You know, you think about it for a second. When you, like, when everybody starts to come together, you know, I think I mentioned this earlier, but when everybody starts to come together, the news outlets, the politicians, this, that, and the other, they'd be like, oh, this did this, or fuck, white, all Trump supporters, Republicans are racist, Democrats are a bunch of crybaby bitches, when both sides can be racist, and both sides can be crybaby little bitches, right? You know, I've seen people who have talked on, like, the whole transgender thing, saying, oh, a man should blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, alright, I understand where you're coming from. I think they should have their own separate bathrooms, but I don't think anybody should be dictated on who they want to be, right? If, say, a person wants to be transgender, fuck, let them be transgender. But don't, like, tell them that they're wrong for doing it because that has nothing to do with us. Now, I see a lot of people make the argument, well, guys like to be transgender just so they can, like, go into girls' bathrooms and shit. It's like, you might have a point there, but I don't think it's the majority. I think that's, like, the small minority of fucking freaky-ass bitches that use that, because every transgender person I've met, personally, have been cool to me. Even with me having, well, it ain't behind me, but with me having the Confederate flag tattoo on my arm, RATC and all that. So, to sit here and say that that's the majority is completely asinine. That's propaganda in itself. It's just like liberals saying that, or not liberals, but Democrats saying that all Republicans hate gay people. Motherfucker, I'm bisexual. And I think there is several gay people who are Republican, who voted Republican, who voted for Donald Trump, right? So, just keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and get on to this.
Propaganda. Look what they did, and indoctrinated. They convince us all that everything we say is racist, and blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance, y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided, riot in the streets. Elections always been rigged, I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagram.
Exactly. Tom said it best. All the elections are fucking rigged. Just go ahead and wind that back real quick, in case y'all didn't catch that.
Streets, elections always been rigged. I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams and the propaganda, but our priority's a vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character, too many journalists scaring you, too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream, we woke up in Nightmerica.
Nightmerica. I fucking love that, but Tom MacDonald has always been like one of my more favorite artists as of recently, just because of a lot of the facts he speaks. Now, I've seen a lot of people hate on him. Oh, white boy this, white boy that, like, pick which side you're on. You're not even from America, so why are you speaking on our politics? Well, he does live here, so. But, you know, here's the thing. Here's the funniest thing. Those same people who are saying, oh, why are you speaking on our politics? You're not from here, are the same people that speak on other countries' politics, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda.
You know, I'm gonna say this. This song is really freaking catchy. I'm gonna have to see if they release it on iTunes yet and Apple Music, because I will download that shit. And I will, like, bang that shit every fucking day when I get bored or something, because I absolutely like it. I like it a lot. But then again, I've liked every song that Dax has put out. I've liked every song that Tom MacDonald has put out, and the collaborations they've both done. So, there's no surprise I like this.
Propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda.
That you know, damn, I'm lost for words at this point, but what I will say is I'm the type of person, right? I don't care whether you're black, white, yellow, brown, blue. I don't give a fuck about your skin color. What I do give a fuck about is if you treat me like a normal fucking human being and don't pull this, oh, he's racist for this, he's racist for that, or you saying like, oh, well, he's gay, he's homophobic, biphobic, transphobic, this, that, and the other, because I don't give a shit what you do with your life. Personally, me, I'm bisexual, even though I've seen a lot of people say, oh, bi people don't exist, you can't like both, blah, 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 blah. It's like, save it for somebody else to listen to. I really don't care. I like both guys and girls. And, you know, if you're going to discriminate and tell me that the way I think and that my sexuality is not real, there's the door. Literally, I'm pointing towards the door. There's the door. But I hope you guys have a good one and stay safe, because it's been crazy out. And really fucking crazy out these past few months. With everything that's been going on with the election, well, not the elections, but with COVID and everything, and, you know, you have old Johnny Gobble being a fucking nutcase. Let's see what else. The whole masker versus anti-maskers, and those who don't want to wear a mask and get attacked by and harassed by people who say you should wear a mask. You know, it's neither here nor there. I can't force somebody to wear a mask, but as somebody who has went through cancer treatment and knowing what COVID could actually do to somebody who's going through treatment like that, when literally like chemo and shit breaks down your immune system, I would just have common courtesy, but I won't force anyone to wear a mask like that because it's just not who I am. Anyways, guys, love y'all. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Tell me what you thought. Show your friends if you want. To Dax and Tom MacDonald, y'all did a great job. I freaking love it. It's definitely going on my iTunes playlist for sure. Anyways, hope you guys have a good weekend. And, well, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace.